This is an exciting video series that I'm going to start. I'm going to be doing this on the weekly. Hopefully you guys are going to really like this, because if you guys don't like this, then I'll stop doing it. It is going to depend on whether you guys really like this idea or not. If you like it, drop a like on the video, share it so that it gets seen by many people, traders like you who want to benefit from this. Now, in this weekly series, I'm going to be showing you guys possible weekly entries using the one candlestick strategy. I hope you guys will be able to take this seriously to find entries for your weekly trades. Now, this is going to be a comprehensive analysis for some of the pairs that I see going to potentially create a setup using the one candlestick strategy for the week coming up ahead. Without wasting time, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let's get started, guys. Alright guys, so we are going to start off with GBPUSD, and we're going to look at how we can get a possible entry for a long trade on GBPUSD for this coming week ahead. So let's go on to the weekly chart and we have a look. So as you can see, GBPUSD has been pushing to the upside. We can see that this is pushing to the upside on this immediate trend right here. We are seeing that it has been pushing up. So we go to this recent area here, and what we're going to do here is we're going to mark the most recent bullish candle. Yes, I can see that this is last week's candle was bearish, but we don't consider this. We'll consider the previous one, this one, the bullish candle. And we are going to mark its close, we're going to mark its low, and then the area in between is what we are going to trade. That area in between, which is the weekly zone, like that. Okay, so on a lower time frame, I'm going to go down to a lower time frame, which is going to be the 1 hour or 30 minutes chart. We go to the 1 hour chart for this one. So on a 1 hour chart, we can see that this is the same box on the weekly chart, which is the weekly tradable zone. This is on a 1 hour chart. So what do I expect, guys? What do I expect? I expect the market, as it has pulled back inside of this zone right here. You can see it has pulled back inside of this tradable zone. So what I expect now for the coming week, which is next week, I expect that the market will continue to consolidate on Monday, maybe create some consolidation. But what I'm looking for is a breakout of this box and a breakout of this high. For example, if the market goes and takes out this high like this and gives me some sort of a pullback slightly inside of this box like this, then we'll be looking for long trades. So next week, look for buying opportunities within this box. Okay, so we'll look for something like that nearby that box, and then this area down here below this range will be our stop loss, and then we can target these highs here as our take profit. So that is for GBPUSD. Now let me look at gold. So for gold, let's go back onto the weekly chart so that we can see how we can analyze gold. So for gold, we can see that gold is still in an uptrend. Okay, this is an uptrend, as you can see right here. Gold is in a massive uptrend with 2 weeks of retracement. Okay, we don't consider those 2 weeks of retracement as such. Yes, on lower time frame you could get entries, but for now we are looking at the general trend on the weekly chart, which is bullish trend. So we are going to mark the most previous weekly candle, which is this one. We mark its close on top, we mark its low at the bottom, and we can see that the market has not closed below this weekly low, this one. So this setup on this candle is still valid. Yes, here that setup played out and gave us profit here, but we are still in this setup for a bullish run. So we mark that area on the current candle, we mark in between like this. Okay, and then we are going to change this to weekly zone like this. We just name it weekly zone. So on a lower time frame, we go to the 1 hour chart, we see what gold has to offer and what we are expecting for gold. So for gold, you can see that it has pulled inside of this zone. Okay, in this tradable zone. So what we are waiting for next week to buy gold is, I want gold to break the most recent highs, which is this area here. I want gold to break this high, right? And I also want gold to break out of these highs right here. Let me just change the color so that is clear. Okay, You see those areas I've marked with the yellow? I want gold to break out of those areas. How? I want to see a price action like this. A break above that, then a slight pullback, and then a continuation candlestick pattern around here to continue buying gold. But the best one would be this top yellow line. If the market breaks out of this like this and gives us a pullback inside of this zone here, then we can look for entries to buy gold to the most highest point, or these highs here which gold reached, which are the all-time highs for gold. Okay, so that is where we will be targeting gold to reach. Okay, so we'll be looking for entries around here for gold, and then our stop loss is going to be below this most recent low that gold has created down here, and then we are going to target that high like that. So that is a setup that I'm looking for gold next week. So let's look at just one more pair. Let's look at German 30. Okay, for German 30, let me just go to the weekly chart so that we can see what German 30 has to offer, so that you guys can have those three pairs to look at. Okay, this one I have my analysis on here, so let me just search for another one. So let me use this one for FXCM, which does not have drawings. Okay, so for this one, we can see that it's been in a bullish trend after this massive fallout. It continued now in a bullish trend. So what we are going to do is we are going to mark this most recent closed bullish candle. Okay, we mark its close on top and we mark its low at the bottom like that. So that space in between is what we are going to trade next week for German 30. So we go down to the 1 hour chart like this. So this is the zone we are going to trade German 30 in next week, guys. I'm going to just analyze those three pairs, guys, as a sample for you at the beginning of this series, so that you guys can be able to see and react to this. If you guys like this kind of content, I'll come back and do this every week. But if you guys don't like it, I will not do it again. Okay, so share this video, let it be found by many people. I want to see you guys give this video at least 500 likes so that we can push forward, so that I can know that you like this and I'll be able to make this continuously every week. So for German 30, I expect it to pull back down slightly, because this is a massive uptrend. You don't expect it to pull back down so much, just a slight pullback. Okay, like this, something like this. Then I want to see a move to the upside. This one I don't have a target for it. I'll leave the trade open. So I'm looking for entries around there, and the stop loss is going to be below this area here. Okay, on a 1 hour chart. It's a very long-term trade. It's a swing trade. You can leave your take profit open, but this is what I am looking at for German 30. Okay, so guys, these are the pairs I wanted to show you guys for this week. Okay, let's look at this for this week, and then if we have any other pairs, I will give you guys an update in the middle of the week, depending on how you guys react to this video. Guys, if you like this video, like it, share it, and let's push forward. Guys, thank you for your support. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep going. So guys, that is it. Happy trading, and see you in profits.